Welcome back to our 2017 coverage of GAMA Trade Show here in Las Vegas. I am here with Brian.
How's it going?
Give me a handshake, man.
Oh, yeah,
right,
there we go.
Brian from IDW Games. He is here to show off some pretty exciting looking stuff. And as you can already see right here, this begs description and explanation. So take it away.
Oh yeah. So this is our big heavy hitter. We're doing Atari. We just partnered with them, and we're doing a line of 3 games. The first, Centipede, is going to start around sometime street dates estimate of September. And this is actually a project. The entire Atari line is the lead on this is John Gilmore, so of Dead of Winter fame. And Nicole Klein and Anthony Amato are also going to be sub-designing this game.
Wow.
And oh, I'm so excited. The art has just come back, and we're going not full retro, but we're doing a little bit of a modern twist on something that was true to the times.
That's cool.
And yeah, so the first 3, it's going to be Centipede, Missile Command, and Asteroids. And yeah, those were like my childhood classics. So I was so psyched. But yeah, and gameplay is going to be pretty fast. It's going to feel a lot like the arcade game. Centipede is an asymmetric game where one player will be playing the centipede, and other players are playing the gnome that's actually shooting at the centipede. Okay. And we don't have any details beyond that available quite yet. This is still in development. But it's nearing the end of its cycle. So
it's only 30-45 minutes too,
and it's we're doing quick plays.
Quick, yeah.
Now there are 2 other Atari projects I can't talk about, and those are going to be a little bit longer games. And those are I'm really excited. I wish I could talk about them, but I can't quite yet.
Okay, he's literally about to fall out of his seat from the first 3, Centipede, Missile Command, and Asteroids. But the other 2 that they have in the pipe, he can't talk about, and so there you have it. All right, so that's Centipede. Yep. What else?
All right, so we've got a cat game. Who doesn't have a cat game? But this is
Purrlock Forest.
This is yep. So this is Pearloc Holmes. It is full of really witty puns.
Oh, Pearloc Holmes.
Yes, Purrlock Holmes.
That's interesting.
Inferiority's Trail. Yep. So this is a really good family game. It's great for bars. It's great for parties. It's a deduction game where you're trying to deduce who the culprit of a crime is, and you're chasing Inferiority around before he pads away and escapes, and trying to track him down. And gameplay is really fast. It's about 20 minutes. Like I said, it's really good for families. Quick play. We play it at bars, actually, and it's cute cats, and you can see different animals. These are all the suspects, and the deduction's pretty simple. You're just trying to figure out what animal your culprit is and what hour they were doing something bad. And if you do, you collect a point token that's uncovered as Inferiority pads away, so it actually reveals the points. Now, if you can catch a clue before he is padding away, it's a hidden victory point, so you actually can't. The other players will not know how many victory points you actually have.
Gotcha.
So it is a cooperative game where you really need to catch Inferiority, but at the same time, one of you is going to be
whoever
the top.
Has the most points.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if you all fail, you are not the Scotland Yard Chief Inspector. You're actually the litter box inspector.
This is by Stephen Sauer.
And this is Stephen Sauer. Yeah. And yeah,
that's really cool.
Been fantastic.
Artwork is really nice too.
Yeah,
artwork is really nice.
Yeah, our artist is just amazing, and we're really happy with how it turned out.
Jackie Davis.
Yes, Jackie.
Sorry.
Davis. Yes.
All right. Very good.
But
all right. What's next?
All right. So we got Torres, and a lot of you might actually have already heard of Torres.
Right.
So this is a Spiel des Jahres winner of 2000, and we are bringing it back.
All right. Cool.
It's got completely updated art. Gameplay is the same, but everything, the components are upgraded and updated. Now this one is really cool. It is, it looks a lot like Santorini, but it's actually a pretty crunchy Euro. And it's fairly heavy. It's actually a heavy for Spiel des Jahres winner. You're stacking tiles that are actually castle parts, and you're trying to build up a city. And you're placing your knights in strategic places atop the cities to score more victory points. And there's you actually have cards that you can play that allow you different movements of the tiles and
Right.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
But we're really happy to partner with Hutch with this one because it's actually one of my favorite abstracts of all time.
Yeah.
And I'm really happy we get to do
It's a classic, yeah?
Oh, it's super
classic.
classic. Yeah.
All right, cool. So you're resurrecting Torres.
Resurrecting
That's very
Torres.
cool.
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right, what's next?
So now we have Seikatsu. This one is as aesthetically peaceful as the gameplay, or vice versa. It's a tile-laying game where you're in charge. You're a Japanese noble, and you're building out a Zen garden, and you're laying tiles that are trees, and those trees attract a certain type of bird. And you're matchmaking, so you're going to be matching the trees with the birds and scoring points in a row.
Okay.
For every one that matches. Now, the unique part that I really like about this game is it brings in perspective. So where you are on the board and how you oversee on your pagoda, the board is how you score, but everyone is scoring a different perspective of the board.
Okay.
So what you do actually impacts other people's scoring.
Okay.
And so you have to be mindful of everybody.
So you can like hurt somebody else's score while you're helping your own.
Exactly,
or
or
if
vice versa.
Or if you're not careful, you can hurt your own
Right.
score. Okay.
And if you want to, so you can play it pretty light and just match make and whatever, or you can get really into it and actually see how you're affecting your opponents.
Okay.
If you're able to make that connection, you know, I'm not brainy enough for that, but you could be. Yeah.
I'm there with
I
you.
play the nice tranquil version.
So this says 1 to 4 players, so it has a solo version?
It does. You can play solo. Yeah,
Okay.
which I'm excited about. I actually really like solo games.
Okay.
So yeah.
Only 30 minutes, yeah?
And 30 minutes.
Okay,
Yeah.
very cool. Saikatsu?
Saikatsu.
Saikatsu, all right. What else you got for us?
So then this I'm excited
Planet
about.
of the Apes.
Yeah, and Richard Lanius.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, he geeked out pretty hard.
I imagine.
Yeah, this was a passion project for him. Yeah, the game was done before we even talked to him about it. He's like, I've had a Planet of the Apes game,
Right.
like done. So yeah, this one's a co-op. This is a co-op adventure where you're actually playing through all of the things of the movie, different scenes.
Yeah.
And each player, the unique part is each player is a different aspect of the Colonel's psyche.
Okay.
So, you know, you're not different people. You're actually the same person, but a different, you know, pulling.
Part of him. Okay.
Yeah, that pulls in different directions.
Gotcha.
So you're trying to all go get through all of the crazy things that happen on the Planet of the Apes, but in different pulling directions.
Okay, so this is empty, so there's nothing in there, right?
Yeah, so this is a box mock. A lot of these are box
Right,
mocks.
yeah.
This one, the game is done.
I just want to
Mechanics
see
are
what's
done.
inside
but
of it.
I know. Now, I will be able to show off this
All
one.
right, that's
Yes.
cool. We'll
Okay.
do that.
Yeah.
All right, so Planet of the Apes Passion
Yeah.
Project from Richard Lanius. That's probably got some people frothing at the mouth. All right,
yeah.
very good. All right, so Escape from 100 Million B.C.
That's it, yeah.
All right.
This is a Kevin Wilson game.
All
And
right.
this is, if I had to say it played like something, I would say Arkham Horror is what it plays like.
Okay.
But, so this
Got
is
a time travel aspect to it,
the
though.
time travel aspect is the best part.
Okay.
So, so here's the board. The aesthetics were really, we wanted to make it look like it was a game from like the 60s.
Okay.
We're kind of going with a lot of retro stuff this year, but yeah, so it's a big fog of war exploration game where you have crashed your time
This stuff
travel
over here.
device.
You know what you're doing. so.
Yeah. So this is your time machine dashboard.
Okay.
And you've crashed you play as a bunch of time travelers who have crashed in 100 million BC, and these are some of the different.
We'll just spread them out, yeah.
Sure, yeah. And there's lots of standees. This one's a big box game. There's tons of components.
Yeah, that's the first thing that really popped. I mean, there's hex tiles in here and everything like
Yeah,
that. I mean,
yeah.
there's just so much.
So the cool part is that this has a fog of war element to the exploration where you actually don't know how you see the layout, but you don't know what the actual events are going to be per the tiles that you explore.
Okay.
You've crash landed in a volcano, your time machine, and you're trying to get back to the modern era. But what will happen is, if you notice here, there's a time paradox tracker, and what will happen is for everything you do in 100 million, you actually affect the space-time continuum.
Oh, gee whiz.
Oh, it's awesome. and so the track will go up, and once you hit one of these icons, this is a time rift. A time rift will open, depositing a time castaway like Theodore Roosevelt or Abraham Lincoln into your current 100 million, and you have to get them out of 100 million. First, you have to convince them that they trust you, and then you have to bring them back to your time machine and leave, or else you create more time paradoxes, which could totally destroy the world in its altar of the space-time continuum. Yeah, it's
and that's apparently what this is over here.
And that is the end of the Now the cool part is at the end of the game, how you finish. There is a story for how time has been altered, how history has been altered, due to who has been deposited and what you do in the game. So that's really cool. And basically, you're searching for time, pieces of your time machine, trying to get them back to the time machine and escape. Meanwhile, you're fighting off dinosaurs and prehistoric sharks. And
so is the time machine a phone booth?
Yeah, that would be awesome. That makes a very distinct sound when it charges up.
Exactly.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it's really fun. We play this a lot in the office, and this one's definitely anything with time travel I'm psyched on.
Okay.
And this is very playful with it, so it's
very cool.
Yeah.
So Kevin Wilson, Richard Lanius, John Gilmore, you guys are hitting it up.
We're trying.
All right.
We're excited for 2017.
Very cool. Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much, Sam.
All right. Thank you guys for joining us as well. We'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.